In this video, we're going to look at how you can set up your D2L course to take attendance. That can be something that can be really important for you and your students as you move through the semester. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on. Go ahead and log into D2L and navigate to the course that you want to take attendance in. So in this case, I have my sandbox set up here, and click on the More tab and then click Attendance. So there's a couple things that we're going to have to do, and it could take just a little bit of time to get this sorted out and organized. Number one, we need to choose an attendance scheme. So depending on the type of course you have, you may choose to have your scheme set up in different ways. For example, I like to have the present, tardy, absent scheme. That's scrolled kind of towards the bottom, and I can click Set to choose that particular scheme. If you want to see what a scheme looks like, there's a little down arrow next to each scheme name. You can choose that and choose to view what it looks like in a new window, and it will show you what that attendance scheme looks like. And you can find the one that works best for you. After you have chosen your attendance scheme, click into your attendance registers. This is how we're going to tell D2L to record attendance for your course. So if your course meets weekly or bi-weekly or monthly, or however you want to take attendance, this is where you're going to do it. We're going to need to name the register that we use, and to do that you just use the name that works best for your course. So for me, I'm going to say, weekly attendance. My class only meets once a week, it's 3 hours long, and then I choose whether I want my users to be able to view their attendance. I always like my students to see the attendance. That way, if there's an issue, we can talk about it. Then choose who you want to include. You can include all users in the course, or you can include all users in specific groups or sections, and you can identify those based on the needs that you have for your particular course. And then lastly, we need to tell D2L when we want to take attendance. And so there's a couple things that you can do here. One, you have to give your register a session name. The session description is totally up to you and whether you want to take time to do that or not. And then the order that this register appears in. So if I'm teaching my weekly course and it's a single 3-hour course that meets once a week, I might just call each session by its week title. Week 1, week 2, week 3. And if I need more weeks, then I can click to add sessions. I need to add 15 sessions. And so there you go. There's 15 more sessions. That gives me 18 weeks total, and I can fill in all the details that I need to fill in for this. Once I'm done with everything, click Save. And now you will go back to your attendance register page, and this is where you will actually take attendance when your students come to class. And to do that, you can just click the weekly attendance button, and boom, all your students show up, and it allows you now to go in and take attendance as needed. To take attendance, simply click the Enter Attendance Data icon for each of your register options that you have established for your course. And then you can mark whether a student is present, absent, or tardy, or whatever structure naming scheme that you used. So there you go, that's taking attendance. A quick review. How do you do that? Click into More and then click Attendance. Choose the attendance scheme and set up your attendance register. As always, if you have any questions, please email us at d2lhelp@okc.edu.